Boy, we crying gangster tears this time. Man United fans around the world are crying gangster tears this weekend. Cause you know what? Salah scored. Mo Salah, the Egyptian king, scored. Just when the game was still in the balance, like Spurs was still in there. They were still in the mix. They were not far off. And now it's a sad truth that we're just sitting here being like, as Man United fans, oh no, Liverpool are now finally gonna get turned the corner that they needed before. This is so disheartening again. Second thing, I mean, I actually didn't know which team I was really supporting, to be honest. And I feel like the result now tells me which team I'm supporting because I am a little bit sad for Spurs. So Spurs hit the post. Spurs have not set back. Spurs has had at least 21 final third entries. And hold on, did I even Antonio. Antonio Conte. I hope. I hope Antonio Conte can turn this around because right now it's not looking. That's all I'm gonna say. It's not looking good, bro. Big man thing, yeah. Bigger man thing, yeah. It look bad. Bigger man thing, it look bad. Situation bad, 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 bad. Bad for the bad man, Antonio Conte. Bad, bad for all the Spurs supporters around the world. Woo! I mean, it's frustrating. Honestly, you have to give Antonio credit because he's sort of been labeled Mourinho 2.0 lately. Everybody's just been on his neck, being like, "Yo, you're not playing that attractive." And let's take a real. It's halftime right now, right? It's halftime. Let's take a real quick look at Antonio Conte's formation, real quick. Let's look at this. Let's look at how Antonio Conte set up his boys. Let's look at that. 3-5-1-1. You're not on FIFA. Don't worry. Don't worry. This is Antonio Conte formation. All right. Versus Liverpool today. And has it paid dividends? No. But what do you put that down to? Not having the quality in the final moment. Ryan Sessegnon had a really nice a diagonal ball from Eric Dyer in the first half. And hopefully he'll give him another one in the second half. We'll see. But this, Ryan Sessegnon, like all he has to bank on is Alexander Arnold not defending. And that's a good bank, if you ask me. I mean, even Speed, early on this week, Speed was out there shouting at Trent on his stream. Defend, 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 defend. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go Google it. Go YouTube that. And the crazy thing is that Trent has been caught out, and that moment is just Ryan Sessegnon just has to have a good test. When he receives that diagonal pass from Jaya or Lengle next in the second half. He needs, or sometimes it's even Hoiberg trying to do them passes, but he needs to be there and make sure that he has first touch. Come on now. Come on, Sesenyo. You're a professional football player, aren't you? So I don't get what's the fuss. Why is it hard to do a proper first touch? You gotta give Spurs credit. They really did not like fold, but also they're the home team and they're trying to fight for. They're in the Champions League, so actually you gotta give them a little credit, not a lot of credit, a little credit that they're playing Liverpool and they're still able to still fight and still be like, all right, we're not here sleeping. You know what I mean? So you gotta give them that. You gotta be like, big up. I have huge respect for the Tottenham Hotspur. Um, a question that I was thinking about that I ran into on the Twitter trenches on my timeline of was Twitter account pretty much that posts a lot of moral philosophy questions and one thing I was just thinking that I stumbled across that I was like, okay, was the question, what does a healthy relationship now? It's not a relationship, but relationships do exist in football. Matter of fact, football thrives, good football thrives off of relationships. Today, we're seeing, in this first half, we're seeing a relationship between Perisic and Kane that that is kind of new and fresh. But every time when Kane gets that ball, he looks for Perisic. It's almost like he was like, "Hey, you're my new son." You know what I mean? But it's sort of interesting to watch, which makes me really think about how the fabric of a team is built, right? It's like the team has to have the team relationship as a team, and also the team has to have core breaks that really make up the nucleus of the team, sort of like how Kevin De Bruyne is developing. It's a new thing. It's what 15 games in or so, you know. And oh, uh, talking about relationships that have just uh, taken a new turn. Southampton's new old manager Ralph is now fired. He's now Southampton's old manager. That's the reason. Remember that he had that game versus the oil guys, and the board was like, nah, 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 nah. Just this morning, oil guys thumped them 4-1. Newcastle thumped them 4-1, maybe about like 5 hours ago, 4 hours ago, and off out of work. So big up to you if you still got your job. Big up to you if you're still in the same school that you at. Big up to you for doing what you're doing, because you know what? It may be frustrating, but some people are out here moving like Thomas Tuchel, moving like Ralph Hasenhut, moving like Scott Parker fired. I saw him commentating. I feel like he's fired. But anyway, when we're just kind of just talking about appreciating things that you have and going back to that question of what does a healthy relationship look like, it's like a relationship has to have trust. That's one of the major. A relationship has to be symbiotic. Relationship, obviously, for those things, trust and symbiosis word, but for a symbiotic relationship to exist, there has to be communication on this. But oh, hold on. Let's talk about the first goal that Liverpool scored before we continue about communication. Mo Salah is able to take 2 touches in that box. He manages to pick the ball. First touch, traps the ball and picks it up in the air, and then he's able to volley that. That's nice. That's a player. It's just 11 minutes in, and then Spurs pretty much did not sit back though. They did not fold, and then Perisic gets a header. Actually, oh, he didn't really aim the post. I thought when I saw it early on, I thought he aimed the post, but he hit Allison, and then Allison pretty much the ball bounces off him and hits the post. And now the goal that Liverpool scores is another long ball. Man, it's crazy how many long balls they're scoring from Allison. It's a pass from Allison. And then Eric Dyer tries to do back pass to probably Lloris, and it just Salah. Because he's a quality player, you know? That's what you expect Mo Salah to do. And anyway, I'm trying to focus on this because I'm not trying to remember what happened. I'm gonna need some serious steps back. So we also there's the moment when we're talking about Spurs and Liverpool. There's a moment in the 18th minute, right, when Trent Alexander-Arnold does a stuff that is very similar to what what's his name, that Cancelo, the shove that Cancelo, someone in the last where he got sent. I think the whatever the game, the Fulham game. Who was that shove on? I can't remember who he shoved, but Cancelo pretty much a red card, and that shove is very similar. It's not nothing crazy. It's like it's a little bit like makes you want to question the refereeing for a second. It's like Trent does this, to Sessegnon in this moment, in this game, but uh, because he's not the last man, and because the stakes are not so high, it's not like everybody's like counting on that moment. It's not like goal scoring opportunity. They judge it different. I feel like it has to be kind of a little bit consistent because that in my opinion it's a foul, right? Like that's the reason why Cancelo's thing was actually big up to Kush, big up to you, Simon. But anyway, the Cancelo moment. I mean, not the Cancelo, the freaking Trent Alexander-Arnold moment. On Sessegnon is there is some grounds to argue for a penalty. That's all I'm trying to say. That's how I feel about it. I don't know how you guys feel about it. Do you think it's a pen? He clearly does this, and that is not that is not that is not like that's a push. That's not protecting the ball. He's running, trying to contest for the ball and shoving him. So Kush says Spurs are useless. Agree with you. Before this game, I had huge respect for the Tottenham Hotspur, like Antonio Conte likes to say, or used to say. But I call this football a little bit like that defensive like style, but like honestly, they haven't said they had like about 21 or 22 entries into the opposition third, and that is not staying defensive. That's not holding back. That's actually trying to take the game to the opponent. So big up to the useless Spurs. Coach says they're useless, and I say they get this. They deserve the donkey. The donkey of the day goes to Tottenham Hotspur. Gaming Guru is like, yo, hope you reach 100 subs before the end of the year. Yo, I hope so too, my guy. Matter of fact, low key though, I kind of like it when it's like, I know where everybody is. You say, do I live in Botswana? Brother, I live in Boston. I live in America, but I am from Botswana. I am called Botswana Poppy. That's one of my names, Gaming Guru. Where you at? Where you at? I know where Kush is. I know where Simon. I know all my subscribers. I know where they live. I know that social security numbers. I know that. So Gaming Guru, write your info. No, just tell me where you at, bro. Just tell me what part of the world you at, what country, what city, and what's your favorite food. Yeah, and right now, Antonio Conte, man, Antonio Conte. But anyway, what do you guys think about how the things are going? He says, Simon says this is good for United, actually. How is this good for United? Let's look at the. I never want to look at the table. I never want to look at the table. Actually, I'm gonna resist that for the moment. I'm gonna resist that. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for. I'm gonna wait till we are in second half of the season to start looking at the table. Gaming Guru is out there in Tamatu. No, he's in Francistown. Francistown in the building. Hey, big up to F Town, man. F Town. Good memories in F Town. I fell off a motorbike in F Town, bro. Gaming Guru. I don't want to go deep into that story, but that was one of the first times. The first time I was riding with my cousin on the back, and then there was people in the party, and who were arriving in there, like who were like that, just kind of sort of just taking all the attention, because everybody was like cheering for us, right? And then from there, Gaming Guru, what happened? Man, my cousin, he feeds into the attention and starts doing tricks, right? And I'm like, okay, cool, it's cool. I'm enjoying it. I'm just like, holding on tight. He just says to me, hold on tight. And then, the tricks and everything goes fine. We actually even go through the crowd, through the dance floor. Everybody's cheering us. And then, we get all the little street cred for that moment. And then we leave the party, right? Because we're still on the bike, on high speed. We leave the party, and then just as the moment as we're about to just just turn left and sort of be hidden from the rest of the crowd, we that was like, it's not a Todd road. You know how the Princess Town roads are, It's not like, we fall off the bike. And then some people, but the thing about the fall was that, like, I stood up immediately and looked back at the crowd. And so it was one of those where, like, quarter or like a third of the crowd saw that we fell. But the other people didn't, So I tell my bro, I'm like, go ahead, let's go. And he's like a cousin. I'm like, R.I.P. also. He also passed away through COVID, man. Anyway, you might know him because you might have known him because Francis is so small. Anyway, this is such a huge tangent. But that's the end of the story anyway. Man, I don't know. I had a family, he's part of the few family members that passed from COVID, so big up, R.I.P. Coin, rest easy, my guy. Right now, we're trying to distract ourselves with Spurs versus Liverpool. Big up to you, Gaming Guru. He's a cop in Botswana. Oh, you a cop in Botswana. We love that. So we salute you, my guy. Thank you for joining in, man. Yeah. So anyway, he's like, I'm making a video. Cause I am like, confessing. Gaming Guru, please. This is not meant to be a confessional video. This is a tear along. We're supposed to be wiping our tears. We're supposed to be wiping our tears as being United fans. No confession. Yo, big up to you, brother. You're making my day. You're making my day. Big up for Keaton. Oh man. I literally just confessed and told how my cousin was out here. Ooh, Spurs nearly scored from a corner. Anyway, it's all good. It's all good. I can never go back home, Kush. Kush. No. When I go to Botswana, I'm gonna definitely pass by F Town and Gaming Guru. We gonna have a beer, my guy. We gonna watch. We gonna watch the Premier League. So, what team do you support, Gaming Guru? I hope it's Man United because I know Kush is not a real. Well, no, Kush supports Man United. Simon is he's the one who supports Juve. Perisic hits the post again. Man, Antonio Conte is cursed. Perisic hits the post again. Wow. He needs to go talk to Yaya Toure about how to break a curse. Oh, Gaming Guru is a Man City fan. Oh no! This community is I love it. I love it. I love that we're gonna bring balance to each other. Alright. Big up to Gaming Guru. Big up to Simon. Coach, I know you menu, right? I think. Um um yeah, yo, big up. Thank you for joining in, and then don't forget to hit that like button, and let's Perisic just post again. Nice cross back from Sessignon. We gotta give him credit now. I was really criticizing his touch. I was criticizing him, look at Antonio Conte kicking the bottle again like Mourinho. Man. This game is football can be cruel sometimes, right? It's so cruel. Gaming Guru is like watching us go down the drain makes him feel so much better. Yo, man, I don't blame you because if you see the watch along from yesterday, I was fuming at Marco Silva. Because he spurred you guys, man. He spurred you guys. Yo, Gaming Guru. Aye. Quinte, aye. I mean, Marco Silva spurred you guys. He really spurred you guys, right? Oh, man. Anyway, your time will come. Here's my thing with you guys, Gaming Guru. Let me tell you this real quick, okay? The chances that you guys are making, this season, like the chance. Okay, the rate of chances doesn't seem to have changed. The amount of possession does not seem to have changed. But I feel like the level of threat of the chances that you get has kind of increased a little bit. Everybody's playing to fit Haaland. You're Haaland FC, honestly. You guys are Haaland FC, and everybody's trying to sort of just create a chance for him. And you know why? He's a great goal scorer. I mean, he got the numbers to back him, and that's great. And Kevin De Bruyne is the spine of your team. But for me, if Kevin De Bruyne and Haaland get COVID or like somehow or are injured or something, or they're not really part of your squad, you guys are just like a regular good team. You're a regular good team, So you have to kind of know that like COVID's still there. Some people will miss. games through COVID. So I hope like one of those like important games in the Champions League where you're like it's the second leg versus Real Madrid in the quarterfinal or versus Bayern, whoever you guys are gonna get. You know, hope man, look at my team turning me into a hater, right? This is the same feeling I was trying to like go against having because like I don't like progressing because of my rivals not progressing. I like personally what the reason why I like success in that way. Everybody likes success in different ways, but at the same time, it's a competition, and you have to be looking at your neighbors and being like, let's see how the motherfuckers are doing. So anyway, uh, to wrap up my point, I feel like the chances that you guys are creating suits cup football and not the league. You guys might actually give uh, Arteta the league because of the way that you're playing, and it's like fam, um, that false nine style is the best style, and Pep just needs to go back to that. That's the style he's playing right. He's like Jesus is not even like now contributing that much in goals, and he's just like still effective and giving the the team something. You know what I mean? And like you have to kind of just sort of look at football that way and be like, yo, I know Pep is all about evolution and changing the game and switching things. But the moment you stay stagnant, other teams will figure you out. That's the quality of the Premier League. There's always an antidote to any poison, and that's why Pep keeps on switching it up. And big up to him for doing that. And that's why he's one of the managers that I'll ever respect, man. But that's switching it up. The style that you're currently playing right now is good, but it depends on a lot of things. That's why Kush is out here being like, I'm wishing COVID on KD. Bro, that's the only way. How do you stop City? One, Kevin De Bruyne gets COVID. Two, Erling Haaland gets deported. Yesterday, bro, of course, I was too reckless. I literally was like, we have to look into Kevin De Bruyne's immigration papers, everything, thorough investigation to see if there's any discrepancies. Did he misspell Alfie Haaland? Did he misspell his other brother? Man, that whole Haaland family. By the way, Erling Haaland has another brother. You guys gotta look him up. Oh, that brother is cooking some soup. He's gonna be a problem. But the point is, Alfie Haaland apparently has something. He has a recipe of some food, pasta, something that is like special, and hey, we gotta investigate what they're doing in the Holland household. I know y'all here being like, come on now, but like, am I reaching? We have to know about Alfie Haaland's recipe because apparently the dude has a special cooking recipe, and his kids are doing well. So if you got kids, you gotta know, you gotta do a little research. Look at the Spurs player taking on three players. Who's that? Hoiberg, he literally tried to take on three players and dribble them, but then he lost the ball, and now it was a shot on target for Darwin Nunes. He's been a little lively off the left, to be honest. Darwin Nunes, they don't give him credit. They always like call him Darwin Noodles, but the guy's a little lively today. Let's give him that. Let's give him the respect he deserves. Big up to so Gavin Guri Arsenal says he says Arsenal ain't winning nothing, man. Arsenal is not winning. He believes Arsenal is that guy who just wins the lottery and is just bad at financial management, and he's gonna be broke very soon. So Gavin Guru, no, you're with me. Yeah, Liverpool is about to put in. No. Good defense. Good defense. Good defense. Good defense. Spurs is still in the game. Yo, Spurs is one of those teams that can put in some kind of like late performance. They can string something together. I have some faith in them. They hit the post twice. They've been entering they have not been sitting back. So you got to give them that. You got to give them the credit. So Kevin De Bruyne is the heartbeat of City. Kush agrees with me. Kevin De Bruyne is everything. Everything. Take Kevin De Bruyne out of City. You saw what happened versus Real Madrid, right? That game pretty much. I'm talking about in the Champions League last season. That game was in City's hands. The 3 points was in the bag, and then from there, next thing you know, boom. Kevin De Bruyne comes out. Gundogan plays that position, and Gundogan is a good player, but he's not exactly the same. He's not as efficient. And then Spurs whipping it. Who the hell is that? Bentancur? That's a Victor Moses cross. Anyway, let me see what Kush says. Now in Europa League will be that downfall. That is exactly what we're hoping for. Squad depth will come short. They'll become really thin. Have a few injuries. Matter of fact, you just need Thomas Partey injured, and then the whole thing just crumbles. You need a little COVID on Jesus. Let's take away that energy of wishing, downfall on our rivals. We should wish an upwards fall on us. Upward movement, my friend. So my brother from Trini says it's all about the upward movement. Okay, Spurs is out here pinning Liverpool down. So let's hope that in a little bit more confidence, because these guys can even put like a good 10 passing sequences together. So it might probably end 2-1. Anyway, and then we're gonna have to check the table. Arsenal is just replacing Liverpool as the best runner out in the EPL as a gaming guru release, and yeah, you may be right. They definitely gonna. Oh no! Mo Salah's gonna be 1-on-1. No! Oh no, Joshua! No! Okay, side netting. He tried with the right. Mo Salah could have just got across. Oh, he was offside. Ruled offside. City. Sorry. Kush says Erling Haaland looks like a James Bond villain. Yo, Erling Haaland is not human. He's just like something else, man. Yeah, what do you think? Yo, gaming guru and Simon. Let me know your predictions. I feel like this is gonna end either 2-2 or 2-1. Kush believes this is gonna end 3-0. Tottenham Hotspur is just gonna sit back just like that. Kush, stay at home, man. You gotta take that into consideration. Like the players have to drive out, The players have to get in their cars and actually drive out. So the supporters might throw banana peels at them, They can't. No, maybe not banana peels. It would cause headlines. But orange peels. Let's go orange peels. Gaming Guru. I don't know if you grew up in Botswana, but like we had a little game where, oh man, talking about orange peels. You could like take a little. Yeah. You take a pen, right? You take the casing of a pen. You take out the BIC pen, big pen, and then you take out the casing, and then you kind of like, take an orange peel and you pretty much just like block one end and then use the other end to also with another orange peel, and then you use a straw, a little stick, to to use the pressure in the pan to like aim at your classmates, and you go. No, we didn't go that part, but like that's just so funny. I don't know why I just thought about that, but since we on stories from Botswana real quick, it's a confessional video. 3-0. Everybody's thinking 3-0. Guru also thinks it's gonna be 3-0. Hmm. Nah, nah, nah. Chris, come on, really? You said 191. this was before the game. This was before the game. This one right here. Come on. This is the formation. And we did see, honestly, we did see Perisic. He's sort of like, just behind the striker. He's now like the one getting the chances. He got that cutback from Sessegnon. He hit the post. He got a cross from, might have been Benton Core actually. But but this is what there was on paper, and 191 is what it is in reality. That's Kush's Kush's point. Yeah, it's a little sad because that's gonna make not the Christmas tree. Yo. Not the Christmas tree. He played the Christmas tree formation. He already on. I actually haven't heard any Christmas carols actually in any shop or anything, so I'm chilling for now, which is good. So sometimes I hate it when them things come in too early, right? Over here, Gaming Guru, it's the people been celebrating Halloween. Actually, like I hear, oh, most. Yeah, that could have been a chance. He was on side too, man. Good for, and he had a good first touch on the moment. It would have been good. But the thing about it, so man, talking about good first touches in the box, right? Mo Salah scored the first goal. Like, isn't it? He scored it using the like he had a very good first touch and set himself to strike it well, right? And in this moment, in the 65th minute, he had a first touch in the box and it didn't work out. So it just goes to show, like, sometimes we need to be reasonable with these players. Like, I know I can get so mad sometimes and then go crazy, be like, you need a better first touch. But like, you have to sort of be like, out of 3 moments, you need at least 2. Or sometimes if it's a very tough game where the moments spread out in a 90-minute sequence, you need to sort of be like, give a player the benefit of, be like, oh, one of those 3 moments has to be suited and handled well. Look at Spurs relying on a long. Big man thing. It's not looking good, yeah. It's looking nasty, big man thing. So anyway, so we just have to always be mindful and know that ball is round. It's a theme for the day. Gaming Guru, I don't know if you remember, or if you know, I don't know how old you are, but like there was the World Cup craze when South Africa started and building up to the World Cup. And our favorite guy, Benny McCarthy, who's now coaching in my club, right? There was this crazy Benny McCarthy is on form. Oh, Harry Kane, he nearly scored that. And he also was on an offside position before like he did the dummy, run offside and run back inside to perfection and got the header. And then Allison did get a fingertips. Whoa, 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 whoa. Man, this game is being cruel. Doherty comes on for Emerson Royale. Let's see what Doherty. Kulusevski comes on. Oh, Kulusevski! He comes on for Sissignon. Kulusevski's been on injury. Conte's about to cook now. I have a little hope now. Okay. I have a little hope. But back to the ball being round and being unpredictable. Like, I was just trying to wrap up the point that Harry Kane, Benny McCarthy made so many promises to Botswana and Southern Africa. I'll just say that and include us into the conversation because Rio is just pretty much our only chance of shining. Be like, put Southern Africa on the map in the World Cup. And Benny McCarthy was like, in form. And he made all these Zlatan-esque promises. I'm going to score like this and like that. Who's that who just threw himself on the ground? Gotta be stronger than that. This is the Premier League now. But Spurs have a little bit of energy to them that they're now playing fast tempo, and it looks like they're looking for that first. And you know, once that they get that first goal, it's going to be really hard. Liverpool seem to kind of last 10 minutes they're just set, waiting the game out. I don't know. They're a little bit passive, you know. And Spurs, Kane, Harry Kane, the moment I've been talking about, man, I could just feel it. Harry Kane putting the game back on the map for Spurs. Let's go, baby. Let's go. What a strike. Woo! Ooh. Harry Kane can't replace Ronaldo. And he's on side again. He did not even think, man, this boy knows where the goal is. He can be in the sleep 2:30 in the morning. You just wake him up. Harry Kane, where's the goal? He'll like point at the goal like this. So let's show you. And he'll be right. He doesn't even need to open his eyes. My goodness, Konate could have done better. Wow! What a striker, man! He out here like steady Eddie. He's a steady Eddie behind Erling Haaland. He's like sitting second most in the Premier League with 11 goals. Obviously behind that monster. Wow! No, Kush. Punch ain't coming. Antonio gets another yellow. Or I mean, a yellow. He was booked obviously. 2 games ago. Man, leave the Italian alone, man. Let him be expressive. What did he do? Antonio you should hold Klopp's hand at the end. Oh, okay. He was asking for the ball. Because he got into Klopp's dugouts. he's doing some stuff. Yeah, yo, Chris says he's shocked. Yo, Antonio out here shocking us. Conte ain't cooking nothing. He's already burnt this. Yeah, Conte's burnt this too. Gosh. No, Antonio Conte is using a crock pot, man. Antonio Conte out here doing the crock pot method. I don't know, Kush, how you cook your kush when you're making the edible, but there's a crock pot method. Kush, that's the method that you have to know about. Oh, we can't talk because Gaming Guru around. Gaming Guru is legal in Boston. It's legal in Massachusetts. Gaming Guru in the Give me Guru! You shouldn't have told us. We gonna be cautious. But yo, yeah. Uncle Benny disappointed us. That's the story that I was trying to get at. But Uncle Benny let South Africa down. Uh, Uncle Benny. Uncle Benny let South Africa down. You can ask any South African man or anybody. Cause you reckless, you reckless. That plane does a sound of Guru coming to get me. No, man. Conte is shocking us. Right now they're in the game. All it needs is just like another 10 minutes of this back and forth nonsense and then the next goal. You who you looked at me now, huh? You said 3-0, course. It's gonna end 3-2 to Spurs. I'm telling you. I told you. I didn't even update my prediction. I said. Stop it! Stop it, please! You're killing me. We don't want that one to stick. I like Abba Piano Pep. That's the other one. That's the other alias that I go by. It could have been you actually that started this, I don't know. But but Antonio Conte though got the crockpot method though. He it seems like he's just staying in the without playing well. He's staying in the race. He's staying in there. And once Kulusevski gets this ball to Kane again, they Conte looks like he's injured. The referee gave him a free kick on the edge of the box because you know that free kick going to go to Dyer, and Dyer is going to convert. Let's see. Ooh, it's a foul on Kane! It's a foul on Kane! Konate put his foot! It's a foul on... Oh my goodness! Let's see. But I don't think the referee... I think the referee... No foul. They were robbed. They were robbed. That's a foul on Kane. His leg, like Konate puts his foot there and puts his foot in front of Kane's foot. That's how that foul is. Like, come on. Wow. Okay. Spurs are asking the right questions. We're looking at a very interesting game here, ladies and gentlemen. I see y'all on Twitter. Hop on over to YouTube, y'all. Come to the YouTube circle. You don't even have to hit subscribe. We cool with the number we at. With the number we have right now. Just come over and hit the like button. That's all. But right now, 76 minutes into the game. Well, it's 2-1. Liverpool 2, Spurs 1. Antonio Conte out here surprising us. And he got the ball. You gotta give Spurs credit. They know how to overload the box. They just play this crossing football that is so effective for them. It's like boom, 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 and then down the opposition half, right? Starting from that third, they like literally like, and then they work the ball and flank, and eventually they get about three bodies in the box, and then boom, cross flick onto someone and then goal. Cross somebody attacks and ball. It's not that. They just have a method to them that's just so simple and works. I don't know. Oh, big up to you, Kush. Big up to you, Kush. Big up to you hitting that like button. And also now. Drink more water and get more sleep, Kush. Don't smoke that much, Kush. But I mean, what's your name? With our friendship, I can't guarantee. You know what I'm saying? Spurs at the corner. Okay, so it's four corners. No, three corners for Liverpool. Spurs with corners. It's actually a very balanced game. Langley. Coach, who do you think is going to win the World Cup? Do you think it's coming home? Simon Elion said it was coming home. Even though he's in Slovenia. Okay, Simon. Well, I think it's just like, England is cursed and, it's not going to come home. He says, Kush it's never coming home. Ruthless. You're reckless and ruthless. Come on. 10 minutes to go, baby. 10 minutes to go. Can we see some? Antonio, make me have more huge respect for the Tottenham Hotspur. So who do you think is going to win it, though? I need some documentation. I need you to put a name, so we put it up, and then we gonna have this clip at the end of the World Cup. Put a name or two. Who's your favorite? Who's your dark horse? Come on, Spursy. These guys. When you shoot, seeing so many people, seeing traffic in front of you, I don't understand that sometimes. I guess you're hoping I still trust. Let me take that back. They are only go shooting into traffic, so I'll take that back. I won't go that route today. But really, though, you can't always try to shoot into traffic. Like you're playing ping pong. You're not playing football. You're playing football. Yeah, no, not even football. Football, you have to aim. You're playing that one. Yeah, where the thing is, and then you got, yeah, it's ping pong, whatever it's called. That game. Nunes with the ball on the right. Oh, Kush put it in. Kush said, yeah, has a very good shot. It's true. They do have a butcher at the back and a butcher at the front, and Mo Salah has the ball. And he hit the post. Mo Salah hit the post. No Salah. Oh, that's man, Germany's white. Germany wears white. They can't be dark horses. No, Kush. Wrong dark horse, Kush. That's the wrong dark horse. No, 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 no. Honestly, they they have a revived squad, right? They've got rid of the little like slide a lot, and another cross. Who's he gonna find on the far post this time? Regular header to the homie Allison. Um, okay, England. I mean, not England. Argentina is your fate is who you think might win, and then Germany is is the dark horse. All right. Yeah. Well, no, because you can't say always. You can't say always now. We gotta because you can't say Germany always do good in competitions. But okay, I get it. You can put the LOL at the beginning. All right. Okay, I love the socks. Yeah, man. Oh, that was the when Germany. My favorite game. I think Khan might have been playing. Germany was playing Still, I know, right? It was a World Cup. That was one of the moments that really like I loved too. Um, and it's the moment when stepped over the ball and then it went to Ronaldo, Brazilian Ronaldo. Mm, easily one of my favorite moments. If you have a World Cup moment, Kush, let me know. Because right now we have Alex contesting for the ball with oh man, Listen is injured. His ribs. You're gonna have some rib cages gonna have to get taken with this Conte kind of style. Look at that. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, that should have been a Doherty's ball. Allison put his life on the line, and his rib cage paying for it. Now, if you have an injured Allison, ooh, Liverpool ain't going look moving forward. But anyway, if Italy had qualified, they would have been my dark horses. Okay, all right, yeah. Um, yeah, man. I agree with you, Kush. Though, like, Germany has the potential. You remember that humiliating 7-1 loss, right? They thought my Brazilian boys with. Like I'll never forget that game. Thought I was watching a horror movie, and uh, I've always been a Brazil. Like somehow the Bebeto, the Romario Brazil. That's the Brazil that I used to love. The Danielson Brazil, who comes in for entertainment and he's just out there with the step overs right in added time. That was the yeah man. They really. So I had been in love with Brazil. And obviously I was devastated when Zidane took the cup away in '98, and uh, so I think I'll go with my favorites being Brazil. I know that Argentina, Messi is in form. He started preseason early. Martinez is going to be that's the other. I feel like I didn't close that conversation earlier on. Yeah, that's what it was. It was like they have the butcher in the front, the butcher at the back. They have they have they even have people like Ganacho. He's probably not even going to get a chance to play if he's even called. But Di Maria, Gomez, uh, Argentina has got. But okay, but Portugal, don't rule Portugal. Don't rule. Portugal is out there. Really, it's got the squad. It's got Cancelo. It's got Neves, Silva, Jota, Ronaldo. Oh man, Bruno. Oh, do you see the cannons? Do you see the Arsenal? You got us. Pastor Fred lifting the World Cup. He actually works well with Casemiro, and I think that the Rodrigo and Vinicius combination, they don't even need. They probably will call Jesus, but they haven't even needed him in the last couple of the last competition, and they can do. They're just stacked in the front. Who else is Brazilian that's killing it out there? Rafinha is also there. He's a really, really, really quality forward. So Brazil is stacked, and once Fred gives his all for his country, you seen how much he gives for. He bleed red. They call him Fred the Red for a reason. Now he gonna be Fred. 88th minute, Bentancur goes into the goal and forgets to take the ball with him. It's a cross, obviously. That's how they're gonna score, right? And somebody flicked it on. Who was that? Who won it? Yeah, it's always Harry Kane, right? He flicks it on to Bentancur or Bentancur, or however you and he. This is supposed to end 2-2, man. That was my prediction. Okay, so Fred might just lift it. He might wrap the gold medal. Man, Danielson, I miss Danielson with the billion step overs. Yeah, oh yeah. When Germany murdered Brazil. Portugal does not have a chance. Give me the cushions. Did you hear the cannons that I listed? Just off the top of my head. I'm sure if we look deeper, there's even more. Have you seen what Ruben Neves does in the midfield? Have you seen what? So go. Ronaldo is only going to pick up form. It's going to be his last World Cup. He's going to be like, if he gets picked, he's going to, we've seen Ronaldo, what he did versus Spain, versus De Gea, like in a couple of Euros ago, hat trick. He put the team on his shoulders. He might just do that again. He put Man U on his shoulders last season versus Spurs. And Antonio Conte was like, yo, I wasn't playing Man U, I was playing Ronaldo. So the man might just come right there. I mean, big point, Kush. Big point. Major talk. Stakes, not just the stakes, the competition level, the quality is very different. Qualification stages. When you go to Bamba with the big boys, you really have to be ready. And yeah, Portugal, I mean, okay, so I have to tell you who my dark horse is. Right now, Senegal. Senegal, my Western African brothers. It's time for Africa to shine, man. I'm tired. Mendy has now started playing again for Chelsea. We needed that. We need him to have that little confidence, right? Konate is out here. It took a bit of a really good finish from Harry Kane to beat Konate. But Konate is out here, giving Harry Kane a tough time. Why can he not do that for his country? Sadio Mane been quiet over there. Oh, flick on. Oh man, Spurs when they start. Oh man, they start really going for the crosses. They really go for it. Ah. But anyway, but what does I say? Ooh, high foot by Thiago. VAR. Yo, hey. No, this is daylight robbery. Nothing. Yo, no VAR check. No. No VAR check. The man hit him on the chin with his boot. Wow. Oh, you were just so unlucky, Antonio. You were just so unlucky. I mean, you hit the post twice. Oh, this is just so. No. Saudi Arabia, no. I'd rather say Qatar. Qatar because they're the home team, man. Qatar, don't sleep on Qatar. Qatar might just sneak in that second position in the group stage, you know? Who's in the group? Groups. Who is in the group? Yeah, they're in group A. And ooh, that means the ones that I was gonna say Senegal is going. No, man. Obviously, the Netherlands is gonna go through, right? So it's between Qatar and Senegal. No. Oh man, now why I regret making that prediction right now. And the game is obviously concluded, and the tears keep on flowing because Liverpool is eighth in that little form. But I guess somebody earlier on said this is good for United because that means that top four position is still open. That means you could still sneak in there. But that sucks. Qatar and Senegal are going to be competing for that spot because Ecuador is not going to go through for sure. Yeah, I'll still stick with Senegal, I guess. And anyway, as we wrap up the stream, because man, this would have been fine for me if it ended 2-2, you know? I just want to just say big up to you for joining in. Thank you. Why am I not picking Ghana? Ghana always bottles it. But Ghana bottle mentions. You know, I like my brothers, but they're bottle mentions. I hope that they go far. They were the last African team last time around, so they could still pull it off. Anyway, big up to you for tuning in. Thank you so much. Don't forget, hit that like button, subscribe button, and love your neighbor. I meant it though. I meant it. Don't wish a downfall upon your neighbors. Just upgrade yourself. Focus on you.